which means your legs are free to run away quickly. Some of them are wearing brigandines, which have got metal plates sewn inside of a thick canvas outer, often covered in velvet and all riveted together. It looks very beautiful. It is much more flexible than plate armour. Contrary to popular belief, it's very easy to move in well-fitted plate armour. You can see the way these men are walking very easily onto the field, even the men who are wearing the full plate, because it's been made for them. It's been made to their size and their specifications. And the old theory of the men who couldn't get onto a horse because they were wearing armour is just that. It's a theory, it's a rumour, it's not true. You see, if any of these men get knocked over, they're quite able to get back onto their own feet. You have to be able to, otherwise you're dead. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have a big cheer, please, for my Lord the Earl of Oxford's men. And Oxford and Oxford! And at that point, the sun comes out and glints off the armour. Isn't that lovely? My lord, I hear tell you have a Frenchman in your ranks. Is this true? No, he says. Are you sure you don't have a Frenchman in your ranks? No Frenchman, they say. They seem quite convinced of that fact. Hang on. Roving reporter, going in. Excuse me, sir. I hear tell you may have a Frenchman in your ranks today.
There are no Frenchmen here, Doc.
What a smell! Oh, what have you been eating? Well, apparently there's no Frenchman there, and I've got it on the word of a good Englishman, so who am I to argue? No English here at all, he says, pointing to his livery. Very smart, sir, very smart. It's nice you put a target on your front so that you can, please hit here in the middle of the cross. That'll do nicely. I do wonder why they do that. What? Easier for what? And now taking the field, the nasty, despicable. Them. Just give them the boo. Horrible, grotty, large outbreak of raspberries going on over here. That's the first time I've heard that one. Your mother was a Frenchman and your father smells of elderberries. Okay. I'm going to go and rove again. I'm going to go and talk to my Lord Thomas Stanley. Because he's walking purposefully, well, he's shambling really, up the field. My Lord Stanley sent out Captain Lee in all the bling and the finery.
This is what, sir? I won't tell. You have a French traitor in your midst, sir.
How can that possibly be true? Well, you see before you a true Englishman. We would harbour a Frenchman.
I can smell his stench anywhere. Master Heaney has been tracking him the length and breadth of Britain. Master Heaney, can you see this French spy in front of you, sir?
Well, I have a feeling that I can see him now.
No. Give up this traitor, and no bloodshed will be shed on this field.
The shed will be yours, sir. I suggest you desist, withdraw, and go back to your beds like all men should.
We have insubordination in the ranks there. I'm going to move myself and the microphone very rapidly away from it. We have people leaving the field. They're running away. They're running away. We possibly have a sighting then of the Frenchman, although Master Heaney there says he could see the Frenchman, briefly not in front of him, but he couldn't positively identify him. So he's been tracing him the length and length of Britain, isn't quite sure which one he is. I can guess. Will you stop wobbling your pole at me, please? That's really disconcerting. Right, Captain Lee is deciding now to take the fight into the Oxfords. The Stanleys shouldering their staves. This is how you carry your pole weapon so that it doesn't get in your way and tangle your feet up. So boo them some more. The Stanleys, they thrive on being booed. More boo! And straight into the Oxfords. Curse splat. And you can see the well-formed lines have almost instantly broken down. They're taking the fight quite personally now. Man on man, men on man at some points. You've got pole weapons and bearded axes, fighting men with swords. Some of the men carry a variety of weapons. You've got one man down there already, the first casualty. Captain Lee and Captain Brandt now taking the arguments themselves. A bit of a sword fight going on here. Two short swords. No, short sword and a hand and a half sword against each other. Captain Lee with a slightly longer weapon there. A nice belly shot to Master Brandt. He's very sensibly retreated behind the Oxford lines, and one of the Stanley men really taking it now on this side of the crowd and getting what is due to him, being a naughty Stanley. Who stood on the Oxford side then? An Oxford! You're biased. And the Oxford line now moving forward somewhat. They seem to be gaining ground on the Stanleys. And individual fights breaking out at the back here. Men staggering off, holding guts in through gaping wounds. Imagine if you will. Here's a simple one, come on. And the two sides now are split. Apparently nobody is yet the victor. Oh, the two sides haven't quite split because somebody always wants to carry on fighting, don't they?